So, hello, a warm welcome to all of you on the last day of our Bootstrap series, where we will try to complete the Bootstrap, or in case if it is required, we will do this session. We will do the extended way of this session, maybe after some time. So I hope everybody is here, and in case those, in case, and one more thing very important, I request you all to please fill the attendance form here in the live only, because after as soon as I end the session, the live chat will gets disabled, and you will not be have the access to fill the attendance. And but there is no problem. The live chat will gets active after some hours, maybe 4 hours or 6 hours. But again, you need to wait for that time. Yeah, good evening, Mahinder. Mahinder, you are coming every day. That's the very good thing about you. And I hope you have filled attendance form or of also for the previous 3 days also. So today will be the final attendance form for this particular day, for this particular series. And tomorrow we will be having a boot camp from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. where we will be covering the basics of HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Yeah, good evening, good evening, good evening to all of you. So I request, I hope you all are there in our WhatsApp groups also. So one second, let me share you the WhatsApp group link so that in case you are not present there, so you can also join. One second. Because of job, I watch only next day. It's it's there in the YouTube. You can watch anytime. So you can also join the WhatsApp group. So you can also join the WhatsApp group with this link. So those who are not in the group, please join, because we have every week we have something new. So next week maybe we have something which we will start. So we will update. So yes, tomorrow we will have a boot camp which will be of 3 hours. And one second. And we will have the bootcamp certification also, where we have three certifications. So you need to fill all the three certificates for the certification eligibility. So now let us start with the bootstrap. Okay. So one second, sir, please share the link here. Um, Sharing the link here may create confusion. I request you to please join the WhatsApp group. We will share the update there. So in case you are not, please join the group. We will share the update there so that you will have the proper and the correct link, and any change you will also get to notify there only. So now, okay. So yesterday we have seen that why it is happening because of the Flexbox functionalities. So now let us see some Flexbox function, some more Flexbox functionalities which Bootstrap is doing. So as Bootstrap, I have told you, Bootstrap uses some Flexbox also. So let us see how to align items vertically and horizontally. So we have the structure like this, and the structure we have container fluid, and we will use four classes, we will use four divs, and in this four div, let us use here a line. Hmm. 1 minute, please, 1 minute, very important thing. So sorry, some communication. WhatsApp group link I have shared, or you want some more time? You want once again? So for you, it is there, the WhatsApp group link. And my dear friend, I will not be able to see the live chat now. So please focus on the content now. We'll see after some time. So now we will use the align item, and by default it is in the start only. So it will use the start pattern, and here we will remove this thing, and we will add some style, and style we use the minimum height of, let's say, 400p. Second, 400p x. And one thing more we are looking for. So we found to have a color also, bg cache sec secondary. So if you see, we are now using the flex box properties. So we have a line item start. So by default it is in the start. And one thing secondary I have used. So let me use idle. No, idle will not work. So let us use light. Okay, a light kind of shade you can see. So align item start, align item end, and we can have the align item center. Align item center. So here, if you see, this shade, light shade, is the div. Okay, and here these are also the small divs which have the value as 1 2 3 and 4. Now if we didn't take align item start, then row height will be equal to the column or the div height. So let us see that, because if we do not use that, the row height will be equal to, see, as soon as I use the align item property, it uses the height depending upon the content inside it. Okay, now if we don't want all the item to be start from start and want to shift to, and we want to shift, so we will use the different properties also, which is align item start, align item and align item center. Now after this, now let us use some align self property, because if I want this particular item to be in the end, so let us apply this thing and we will see how we will be using the align self property. But for this thing we need to remove the align item property from here, and we need to apply this to align, align self and. So you can see rest all are in a normal fashion, but only this particular item is in the end. So let us apply this also here, align self center. So you can see this is in center, and we apply align items, let's say, not items, align self start. So here we can use these properties which are. Now if we want, here what we are using, we are aligning the items vertically. Now if we want to align the items horizontally, we will use the justify content. Okay, Align, if you remember Flexbox, align and justify. Align will use in a vertical pattern and justify will use in a horizontal pattern, means in a row pattern. So let us use the justify content property. Okay, so here what we will do, we will use the we will start with the justify content. So let us have the correction first in our code. So we have correct. Okay, now what we will do here, yellow, not yellow, yellow is not here. Okay, here the here okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. So let us add here in the row bg light, and what I will do, I will add stify justify content, and let us say in the end. Okay, and we will work with only, okay, let us use only 2 columns. Okay, 3 will also work. So here we have the justify content in the end, and let us change this style to 200 px. So we have justify content in the end. Let us start this strt justify content start. 1 second, 1 second, let me enlarge this thing particularly. Okay, so we have the style is here, class row bg. Let me change this to dark, and we have justify content. Let me use the end, and in this end we will use this particular thing. Now, okay, 1 minute, 1 minute, there is some problem. So we have call, okay, so let us use some 4, and here call 4, call, and here also we will use the call 4 property. Call 4 means column, we use 4 columns, and here what we will do, we will have, if you see here, we have 4 columns here. Or let me do it 3 and 3, 6 plus 6. So you can see here, you can see the difference 3, 6 and 3. So now let us use the property here. So we can have the justify content evenly. Here I will use the bg as primary, secondary. So here if you see, this is like that. Now after this we have the justify content as between also. Okay, so you can have this thing in the between part also. Now you can use all the flexbox property of justify here. Now after that, let us see this reordering property here. Reordering means changing the order. Okay, so let's plan in the way that this will show the same pattern in desktop, laptop, and change in the mobile view. So we will, okay, so let us have the structure first. So we have the container as fluid and row bg warning. So let me remove this justify part. And in this we will work with only three items, where what we will do, we will have okay. Now what we will do, we will have, okay, so here we have our breakpoint. So let us apply the breakpoints. Let us apply this on the large screen. So for this we have the property which is called as the order dash lg dash 2, and we will see. So in the large screen, see, as soon as the screen resolution change, it will come in the second position. So this number one will come in the second position. So you can see this thing here. See, number one will come in the second position. So you can apply this on every item also. Order dash lg dash this will be on number one, and we can have order dash lg dash 3. So now in the last screen, number 3, okay, number 3 will be in number 3 only, number 2 will be in number 1. So you can see number 2 will be in number 1, number 1 will be in number 2, and number 3 will be in number 3. Let us change this for 3 2 and see how it happens. So in the last screen, see, 3 will come in that second part. Okay, number 3 will be in the second part. Background is disturbing. 1 minute, 1 minute. He is not hungry, yaar. He is barking on the people going out. WhatsApp group link I have shared. In case you want, I will share one more time. One minute. I hope this is now okay. So here, if you see, depending upon the size, if we switch from large to small, see how the transition happened. So that is how Bootstrap make the web page responsive. See, so immediately here the transition is happening. Okay, now after this, what we will do, we will apply the sequence for medium devices as well. So how we will do, for the medium devices, we will apply for the order dash md dash, I want this to be in the number second position. Okay, so let us see immediately it happens. So in the medium devices, so let us apply. So in the medium devices, you can see, one second. Okay, so we will apply this for rest also. Order dash order dash md dash, we want this in 3, and for this also ORD R dash MD dash we want to see number 1. So let us see. Number 3 will be number 1. So number 3 will be number 1. Number 2 will be number 3. Number 2 will be number 3 and number 1 will be in number 2. So number 1 will be in number 2 because we are here in a screen which have a medium screen dimension. So let us apply, let us change the screen size to large. See, large have changed the dimension. Okay, so that is how the Bootstrap will make the page responsive. Okay, and one more thing, if we didn't give any order to any div, okay, so let us remove this order. Now see what is happening. The number 1 will always remain in number 1. It will have the topmost priority. If I didn't give any order, it will stay in the number 1 position. So that is the beauty if I didn't give any order in the reordering structure. Now, if let us have some one important thing also. The lowest will have the first priority. Okay. Now let us see the next thing which is called as the offsetting of columns. Offsetting of columns means giving space from the left side. Okay, if you see these are the columns, if I want to add the space from the left side, we will use the offsetting functionality. So for this I will comment out this particular thing, and we have now only 3 columns with us. So let us apply the offsetting functionality. So we will use the div class row as bg danger style equals to this thing, and here we have the div class call for bg danger, and we will apply the offsetting functionality here. So we want the space from the left, so we will use the offset. We will use the offset from 1. So we can see here offset of 1. So let me check with offset of, okay, got it. Offset of, let me have offset of 2. So if you see here, this particular thing has the offset of 2. Okay, but here let me do one thing. Let me have the call of 4 in the offset of 2. But I want in this particular column, the second one, which have the light color, I want OFFSET of 2. So let us see how it works, and we want the order also to get removed from here. Second, let us see how it works. So here we have the space of 2 here and the space of 1 here. So here comes to an end of our. 1 second, let me share the attendance. 1 second, where's the attendance?